we haven't really talked about yet, which is the fact that probably 90% of the people who have passed us have in their pocket an input and output device that connects them directly to the network. There's information that's flowing about just about every object on the shelves in that store, and all of the things which are for sale in each of the boutiques along here. And each of the people, it's very, very likely that they have some kind of representation on a social network. And all of those things are determining the ways in which we interact with things to a much greater extent than they ever used to. Restaurants are rated on restaurant rating sites, and their cleanliness is reported by the city, on a health inspection, and that health inspection has now been brought to the network and made visible to the public. Prices, are established and then discussed. Different people will have differential discounts to things based on the coupons that circulate online and the discount offer codes that circulate online. People will meet. People are meeting as we speak. People are gathering, getting together based on things that they've done on social networks. We came together largely because we went to a network place to find out where to meet and who else was going to be there and what we should be able to expect in this experience. And that is all going on all around us in every city in the world right now in the background. That's the weather I'm talking about. Every single person here is not merely receiving information off that network. Increasingly, they're feeding it as well. We're taking an active role in co-authoring the circumstances of each other's lives in the city. You see it constantly. Every time somebody is interacting with a smartphone or a network device of that type, they're feeding that. They're driving that weather. They're causing the network winds to blow. I think this is a really interesting place here because none of us can really agree on exactly what is triggering the second network bollard here. There are three predominant theories. One of it is that it's strictly time-based, and because we're still during the time of day that people can drive through here, they can. One is that it's camera-controlled, and that camera right there is a municipal camera that's focused precisely so that it can bring into resolution a license plate and do analysis on that license plate and figure out if that license plate belongs to a vehicle that's authorized to have access. And the other theory is that it's actually triggered down the other end, again, in a remote location. All of the other network bollards that we've seen up until now had actual physical access control points. But I would also suggest that the network bollard is not particularly satisfactory to somebody because they've also deployed these here. So in the event that they need to block these streets to other kinds of traffic than the merely vehicular, obviously that's not going to do. There always has to be some kind of backup mechanism in place. And that's almost certainly what this has been deployed here for. Do you want to continue up the road and see if we can find what's going on?